Hi guys, it's Kara and I'm going to share some pocket letters with you guys today. I wanted to give you just a little bit of information on them before I did. So I had originally intended to film kind of all of the parts and putting together the pocket letter, but it got to be just really kind of labor intensive to do that. So what you're going to see is the end product. You're going to see the pocket letters I created. And if you have specific questions about parts of them, leave the questions down below, and if needed, I will do a video later on down the road, or I'll point you in the direction of a video that would help you. With any big project, I like to kind of plan it out. I like to figure out what steps I'm going to take first and so on. And with this one, I decided to use an Inkwell Press journal that I had. I love this little thing. The paper's awesome. So what I did is I got busy and I kind of sketched out what I thought I was going to put in here. Now, plans change. This never ever stays the same for when I start a big project, but I like having this to kind of start from. So you can see I drew out the pocket letter and what I thought I was going to put in each and all the people that were going to get one and so forth. And basically, these pocket letters are made for members of the creative team for Studio L2E. Several months ago, we all decided that we would, or a lot of us decided we would exchange pocket letters since we're kind of scattered all over the place. We thought it'd be fun to get one from everybody and just kind of see what everybody came up with and all that good stuff. And I should have had this done a long time ago. For those of you who are waiting for a pocket letter from me, I apologize that it's taken me this long. I think I just really underestimated how long it was going to take me to put the pieces together, and things came up and just it drug out, so I'm sorry about that. So the things that I tried to put in the pocket letter were both hopefully for the individual person. We exchanged information about colors we liked and shapes we liked and things we liked and all that good stuff. And then also geared towards the fact that these are all planner people. And I tried to create or include in the pockets things that I thought that they could use in their planner. Plus I also know a lot of them journal or do mixed media. So I tried to put a little bit of that in there. And that's what you're going to see. So once I got done with the planning, I got started, and it took me quite a while. I actually just finished up the last one not that long ago, and I'm going to share those with you right now. So if you are on the creative team and you're expecting a pocket letter from me, if you don't want to see it, you want to stop watching right now. Okay, so here is the first one, and I'm sorry, I know there's going to be a little bit of glare because of the page protector plastic that it's got in it, but pretty much all of them have these 4 little cards. These are water paper cards that I created using various colors depending on the individual and different stamps. Some of them are the same, some of them are different. These all have little encouraging sentiments on them. And like I said, they're kind of in the same spot. This particular one, being that it's for Sharon, she said she liked cherry blossoms, and I happen to have some cute little cherry blossom stickers, so those are coming her way. And here's some bits and pieces, some tags, little fabric pieces. There's some little manila folders in here that they could put in their planner or journal, and of course a little white and gold clip. And then in the bottom corner down here, there is washi tape in colors that they like. In this little bag, as you can see stamped on it, I put sequins again in the colors that they like in here. And then smack dab in the middle, there is a charm. And everybody has a different charm based on the individual. And most of them are in little bags. Not all, but most. This one, again, remember these are planner people or people who like to journal. So this one is, again, for Sharon. You can see the beads here look like they kind of have little cherry blossoms on them. This is a little yarn charm because she knits or crochets. I'm drawing a blank right now. And it's just got a simple little lobster clasp on it so she can hook it on a planner, on a journal, that kind of thing. So that's going in the center. Okay, and obviously these are meant to be folded up and stuck in an envelope. You know, you fold them up like so, something along those lines, and you stick it in an envelope. Now, if you noticed on the back of this, I purposely didn't put anything on the watercolor cards because I thought if they liked them enough and they wanted to either include them in their journal or in their planner, they could do it and they wouldn't have to worry about you know, covering up a side that I decorated. Okay, so that's letter number 1. The next one is for Teddy. It has some of the similar things. has those watercolor cards, has washi tape down here, has sequins, has the tags and all that stuff. And then I also die cut a whole bunch of different shapes from some glitter paper. Now this is paper that is all nice and glittery and sparkly, but it doesn't actually come off. So again, they can use this in their planner or journal. And then she has her charm as well. And that's probably what'll take up the most time in this video, guys, is just showing you the charm. I'm going to try and keep this video under 15 minutes. If it happens to go over, I'll break it into 2 parts. This is Teddy's. And I kind of base these, obviously on the individual and kind of what I know of them from chatting with them and Instagram and pictures they post and things like that. So this one is for her. I've seen lots of pictures of her kind of out at the beach. So there's a little bikini charm, little flip-flops, some cute little kind of like flower power jeans charm, and then blue just to go with colors that I think that she likes. So that is the charm for her. A lot of these things, like I said, are similar from the other ones. So you're going to see some repeated things. I won't do a whole lot of talking about the rest of them. Obviously I'm going to need to put some washi tape up there because those little glitter parts want to come out and be everybody's friend, as you can see. I do have earlier videos on my YouTube channel, guys, about making charms if you're interested in that. How to make the little dangles and all that jazz. Okay, so this one is for, and I hope I say the name right, Zinnia. Different colors, same kind of thing, some washi tape, all of that good stuff. And again, her own unique charm, assuming I can show it to you guys. I did try to kind of sort of color coordinate everything, but it wasn't always possible just based on some people's personal preference for colors. And this one, trying to find the lobster clasp. Okay, so here's this one. Hopefully these are some colors that she likes, and there's a little charm here that says hope. There's a little butterfly. There's one that says create. And then down here, there is a cute little tea pot down there. So that's Zinnia's. And again, most of these you've seen before. They have the same watercolor cards and all of that good stuff. Same little glitter pieces trying to escape. Definitely gonna have to put some washi tape up there before I fold them up and mail them out. And then we have Lorene's. Again, I hope I said the name right. She loves yellow, so there's yellow down here, and you can see a lot of yellow in what I made for her. Sequins are still here, and the cutouts are still there. I tried not to buy anything for this. I tried to use supplies that I had, and I think for the most part I did. I think the only thing that I got someplace else for most of these where I think I was out of the lobster clasps that I needed for the charm, and I think I might have bought a little bit of chain. So here's hers. Okay, let's see if I can show this to you. So it's got a charm that says be brave, a little heart with wings, another heart up there, heart down here. I think she might have liked heart-shaped things. I can't remember. It's been a while since I made the charms, but there's that one. Obviously not yellow. I didn't have any really yellow beads or anything like that. So I stuck with another color that I'm hoping she will like. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is for Sierra. Different colors again. You'll see kind of more bright colors similar to maybe the Inkwell Press Planner, washi tape and all that jazz down here. And then I did have charm for her as well. So you can kind of see what I mean, where I just kind of had to come up with almost a conveyor belt mentality of how I wanted to do this. So basically, like, I painted all the backgrounds for these cards first and so forth, and then kind of got busy and like did die cutting and stamping and all that jazz. So this is Sierra's charm. Where's the lobster clasp? Here it is. I have to confess on this one, this little piece right here is actually something that I had been given, and I'm basically giving it again. I thought it was really pretty and would go really nicely in here. So she has that nice big kind of dragonfly-like beaded charm, little word love, and another little teapot down here. Okay, that's Sierra's. The next one I have is for Merit. And hopefully you can kind of see as the colors are changing, I'm, you know, trying to personalize it a little bit here and there. And here's Merit's and her charm. Some of them had colors that were a little hard to match because they liked aquas and teals and coral and things like that, and I didn't have a lot of that kind of stuff. Here is her charm. So this one says love, courage, adventure, and then you can see all the beads, and then there's another one of those hearts with wings down there. And like I said, I was trying to use supplies that I had. Now that I think about it, I might have actually also gotten a few charms. I think some of those little square word ones were new as well, because I knew I was making one for the gentleman in our group, and I knew I was going to need something that wasn't quite so girly for him. That was the big challenge too, and I think his is going to be at the very end. This one is Tiffany's. Tiffany was all about the pink and gold. Tiffany's was the easiest for me to make because I share the same kind of love of those colors. And you can see that it's very, very pink. Hopefully she likes it. There's a ton of little sequins in these little bags, by the way. I just didn't want to open them all up. I did try and put in a lot of the colors that they like because luckily I have a lot of sequins, so that worked out. And here is Tiffany's. I didn't have gold chain, so I went with silver, but I made it all sparkly and blingy and lots of pink and a really cute little pink high heel shoe, which hopefully she'll like. Kind of the whole disco ball thing down here and all that good stuff. So that is Tiffany's. We just have two more, guys. The next one I'm going to do is Shelly's. Shelly is one that I know does mixed media, so I kept that in mind when I put hers together. And I put something a little different in hers. Instead of the glitter stuff, I put some different really fun little papers that she could add to a mixed media page, like to collage and things like that. And then of course I did the same, you know, washi tape and all that jazz. And then her charm is a little bit different too. For whatever reason, I knew she liked the color purple, and this one I had some charms that I just thought would be perfect for something for her. So I went with this. So this is one of the ones I had. It was just gorgeous, and I thought that was too pretty not to use. This is actually a little vintage locket. I know she has a couple kiddos and is married, so she could put a couple pictures in there if she wants to. And then there's a little crown in here with a little purple gem in there too. So that's Shelly's. And this last one I have to show you is really the hardest one because it was for the gentleman in our group. That's Adam, who is our wonderful blog coordinator, all around Guy Friday for Kanani. He does a ton of stuff to, you know, schedule the blog posts and all that jazz. But he is the only guy, and he likes the color blue. So I made his just a little simpler. I did still do the cards in obviously blue. Some blue washi tape. There's going to be a ton of blue sequins in this little bag. He got these as well. And then I found some of those really cute little blue clothespins, and I thought maybe he could use those for things. And I wanted to make him a charm, but I didn't want to make it too girly. So I made a really simple one. And Adam, if you watch this, if you don't want to use it, I totally understand because it is a charm. But I basically just put, well, you can see some blue beads, a little bit of bling on there, and then these two things. One says create, okay, and then this one says all good things are wild and free by Henry David Thoreau. So I put that in there, okay. So there are all of the pocket letters I made. I have to be honest and say I had fun doing it, but now knowing how much time it took me to do this, which is my own fault. I realize I'm not sure if I'll do this again, at least not to this degree, because a lot of these things, you know, took multiple steps. But I loved doing it. I hope everybody likes it. If you guys have any questions about any of these, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye, everybody.